But you know what? We Filipinos love our sports. We love our athletes. And to have someone of that caliber representing us on the world stage, basta we need to make sure every time she comes home, there's just this huge celebration for her. Because she deserves it.
She's just getting started.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She's 20 years
true.
old.
How young is she?
20. Yes.
Imagine, this should inspire other young girls, right?
Yes.
Not necessarily tennis, any sport.
And that's why representation matters. This is why we need to talk about them and tell their stories. Because look at Hidilyn Diaz, Nesty Petesio, syempre I'm naming female athletes, di ba?
Carlos, you know,
Girl
power!
naman.
Girl power! Okay.
But yes,
Nako.
ayun na, 8:33 na. Sakto. See? Perfect timing.
Perfect.
Thank you so much, Ces Drilon and Sean Yao, the ladies of the big story. And tonight, of course, we've got lots of girl power, including, we just talked about it, tennis star Alex Eala and her historic win at the US Open. Plus, basketball standout Stephanie Berberabe and her milestone at the WMPBL.
And of course, someone Cheska already mentioned, we've got weightlifting champ Hidilyn Diaz and her success in academics.
I'm Cheska Calao.
And I'm Jot Sulit, sitting in for Andre Felix.
And here's tonight's play-by-play.
Ramiro, the show by Mamoy leaves, let it! Mr. Moves puts it out. Unbelievable! Gemma on the left side. Oh, look at! Stopping another one! Bacunas rejecting Estevo for the point.
Leave it to Alex Eala to make history on National Heroes Day. Biglang sumakses.
The Filipino tennis sensation pulled off a dramatic comeback win in her US Open main draw debut, making her the first Pinoy to win a Grand Slam match in the Open era. More details in this report. A historic achievement fit for a historic day. Alex Eala entered the US Open as an underdog to Danish sensation Clara Tauson. But it didn't look that way in the first set, as Eala came out swinging and zoomed to a 6-3 win. Come the second set, it was the 22-year-old Tauson's time to strut her stuff. The Filipino crowd in New York, Eala found her bearings just in time to force the tiebreak. Both rising stars exchanged blows in the ensuing points until Eala finally broke through and got to match point.
It's so special, you know, they make me more and more special. You know, to be Filipino is something I take so much pride in. And you know, I don't have a home tournament, so to be able to have this community here at the US Open, like, I'm so grateful that they made me feel like I'm home.
This is also a comeback of sorts for Eala,
who I was playing, you know, a really good player. First round, the first main draw US Open, coming back from an injury, and obviously all of the people who watched today, you know, the crowd was amazing. So I think everything in general just made the atmosphere so exciting, but at the same time so tense. So that's also part of why I'm so happy. Yeah.
again on Wednesday.
Things about Alex winning is how she handles success, how she celebrates, and how she raises the flag. I have goosebumps.
Umiyak ako.
Grabe. Well, like a lot of us, several people were in awe after Alex Eala's gritty win in the first round of the US Open.
Check out these reactions. Eala's fellow pride of the Philippines, Olympic pole vaulter EJ Obiena, praised the tennis sensation's medal. In a social media story, EJ wrote, "Define laban, boom." PBA vet Chris Ross of the San Miguel Beermen got to see history with his own eyes. The Ross family was among the Filipinos in the audience at the grandstand in New York. Ross described Eala's performance as magical after that comeback win, adding that it felt like the entire stadium was just a bunch of Pinoy fans.
The Rafa Nadal Academy also had high praise for its former student, calling the win a historic moment they will never forget. Eala graduated from the academy in 2023 and has been training in its grounds since. And lastly, President Bongbong Marcos was likewise ecstatic after Eala's her story. Marcos believes that the 20-year-old is just getting started and assured her that the Filipino community is with her in the journey. Wow, such a special moment.
Here is another sports milestone from a Pinay athlete. Basketball standout Stephanie Berberabe is the first Filipina to tally a quadruple double. The historic feat took place during a Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League game on Sunday at the Batangas City Stadium. The former NU Lady Bulldog led the Tagaytol Patriots to an 82-70 win over the Pangasinan Silar Home Suns. Her final stat line: 20 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists, and as many steals. This came just 1 week after Berberabe tallied the WMPBL's first ever triple-double. Berberabe is only the third Filipino player in pro basketball to record a quadruple-double. The other two were Don Belbelano way back in 1999 while playing in the now-defunct Metropolitan Basketball Association, and Kit Jimenez during the 2022 MPBL season.
Meantime, Gilas Pilipinas women's under-23 team are taking in stride their semifinal finish in the inaugural Pilipinas United 3x3 League. The Philippine squad, led by UAAP MVP Casey De La Rosa, fell just one win short of making the final. They lost to Japanese team Maurice Lacroix in the semis 11-9. Gilas was in control the entire match until Naoko Honda hit the game-winning two-pointer. Gilas women came out of the pool stage with a 2-1 slate. Then, they defeated Vietnam's Hanoi 3x3 Biamigos in the quarterfinals. The Pilipinas United 3x3 League is part of Gilas women's preparations for the FIBA 3x3 Under-23 World Cup happening September 27 to September 21 in Shao'an, China. Gilas qualified for the global meet after winning the fifth stop of this year's FIBA 3x3 Youth Nations League. Here's De La Rosa talking about her team's mindset heading into the World Cup.
I think we did great naman, offensively and defensively. And I think this tournament can really help us preparing for the World Cup. We can help us like prepare for the situation inside the court kasi syempre wala na yung coach. So we need to adjust kami-kami lang sarili. I think mas nakaka-help siya, like mas mag-communicate. First siguro yung kung paano sila kabilis mag-adjust and kung paano nila like kabilis mag-next play. Kasi yun pa yung parang nahihirapan ako matutunan. Parang pag nagkamali ako, parang inusulit ko na siya. I think kailangan ko din matutunan kung paano sila. And yung sa mga executions, lahat. Siguro yung mga lessons na lang na nakuha namin in this tournament. For sure na madadala namin yan sa World Cup and for sure na super makaka-help sa amin.
Coming up, is Juan Gomez de Liano finally taking his talents to the PBA? Find out the latest on the former UP standout's career plans next here on Play by Play. And we're back. Thanks for joining us here on Play by Play. Former Gilas Pilipinas player and UP Fighting Maroon Juan Gomez de Liano might just head to the PBA soon. The 25-year-old guard is currently weighing his options regarding the next chapter of his professional career. Juan GDL last played for the Seoul SK Knights in the Korean Basketball League. The team made the finals of the 2024-2025 season, but Juan played limited minutes during that campaign. Should he decide to enter the PBA draft, there's a chance that he could become teammates with his brother Javi, who is set for a PBA return after also playing in the KBL. Juan spoke about his plans when he joined the Pilipinas United 3x3 League celebrity game over the weekend.
Not sure yet, honestly. Still weighing my options, but entering the PBA is definitely a possibility as well. I've been thinking about it. My family and I, whether that may be the best option for me. But that's what I said. Just spending time with my family, staying in shape. It's nice to be here. Be part of this event. Shout out to the whole staff, organizers. It's always fun to play 3x3 basketball, especially here in the Philippines. Everyone loves the game, the sport. I'm just happy to be here. So it just brings back a lot of memories, honestly. That's what you said. I grew up playing 3x3 in the streets back home. I play with my brothers, my friends. This is the brand basketball of Filipinos. So it's just fun to be here. If ever I enter the draft. It's always been a dream of mine growing up here in the Philippines. I've been watching PBA since I was a kid. So, it's going to be fun. Like you said, Javi, we grew up playing together. We've been teammates since middle school. So, it's going to be fun, honestly. We never played together, against each other in the PBA. So, I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Moving on to volleyball, the PLDT high-speed hitters are through to the PVL Invitational Finals. The high-speed hitters improving to a perfect 4-0 after sweeping Japan's Kobe Shinhwa University 25-20, 25-22, and 25-23. Rookie Eala Malaluan and Phil Canadian Savvy Davison fueled a big second-set comeback, while Mika Reyes delivered 3 of PLDT's final 4 points in the third. Veteran playmaker Kim Fajardo took Player of the Game honors with 19 excellent sets.
Expect yung laro ng Japan na i-anticipate na namin yung mga long rallies, sobrang ganda ng floor defense. So ang mas pina-remind sa kanila yung patience na na-test na kami ng mga nakaraan din siguro. So meron na kaming naging basis. Pero yun nga, kakaiba yung ganitong experience. Happy kami na at least nakakuha kami ng win from Japan.
Nasa isip ko lang talaga the whole game or before mag-start yung game is yung paano kami makakasabay. Kasi alam natin kung paano maglaro mga Hapon eh. So, yun muna. Tapos pagdating sa game, talagang titingnan kung paano nga makakasabay. And then, happy din ako na nagawa yung game plan at nakuha yung panalo. Honestly, siya good problem. Kasi lahat talaga gusto mag-contribute at lahat alam natin na magko-contribute talaga. So, yung talaga tiwala at tiwala din nila na mabibigay ko na maayos yung bola. Tiwala ko sa kanila na makaka-decide ng maayos, makakapuntos at mapapanalo yung mga laro.
Meantime, the Signal HD Spikers are finally on board in the 2025 PVL Invitational. The HD Spikers shook off a slow start to defeat the Zeus Coffee Thunderbells in 4 sets, 22-25, 25-19, 25-18, and 25-19. Back with a complete lineup, Signal relied on Erica Santos and Tin Tiamzon to turn the match around. Libero Don Macandili Katindig also shined with 18 digs and 15 receptions to earn Player of the Game honors. The win lifts Signal to 1-3 while Zeus drops to 0-2. The result also sent PLDT straight to the finals with their perfect 4-0 card. Still to come, another golden milestone for Hidilyn Diaz. The Olympic gold medalist proudly graduates from De La Salle College of St. Benilde. The details and more when play-by-play returns here on One News. play-by-play on One News. Welcome back. The 2025 PVL Invitational continues tomorrow, still at the Phil Sports Arena in Pasig City. At 4 p.m., Kobe Shinwa University takes on the Creamline Cool Smashers. Then at 6:30 p.m., the Cherry Tigo Crossovers look to further cement their spot in the top two as they battle the undermanned Zeus Coffee Thunderbells. Both games will be live on One Sports Plus, and on the Pilipinas Live app.
It is a brand new week, Monday, National Heroes Day, and we've got some of the best plays of Saturday's PVL Invitational games in tonight's highlight reel. All right, let's take a look at the screen. First up, from the Creamline Cool Smashers, Gemma Galanza with a serve. Nabor goes to Zacarandang in the middle, but Kyla Atienza is there to dig the spike. Free ball for Cherry Tigo. Nabor goes to Cés Robles, but gets denied by the phenom herself, Alyssa Valdez. Point for Creamline. And Valdez had 17 points in the match. There you go, Alyssa. And next up, let's take a look at our next highlight. From the Cherry Tigo side, tied at 14 all in the fifth set, Cés Robles to Gemma Galanza, Kyle Negrito to Alyssa Valdez, but Jen Nerva was actually there to cover the spike. Negrito then goes to Michelle Gumabao. And, well, Negrito tries Gumabao again, but gets denied by Rene Penafiel. The Crossovers actually went on to win the fifth set. Final score of the match was 25-20, 24-26, 21-25, 25-17, and 17-15. Penafiel had 18 points in this victory. Alyssa Valdez, with her arm outstretched, unable to get that save. Let's head on over to the Signal HD Spikers. Ishi Lalong Isip receives Jal Cayuna. Went to Jackie Acuna for the slide attack. Acuna actually found that sweet spot right in between two high-speed hitters. And that was one of 3 points for Acuna in the loss. All right, punta naman tayo sa PLDT. Our next highlight, Alia Malaluan. And here we go. Serves it to Ishi Lalong Isip. Jal Cayuna got it to Judith Abil, but she got denied. Erin Pangilinan sent it over, but team captain Kath Arado with a smart play. Kath Arado, of course, the PVL On Tour's best libero. She dug it to the back row, clipping the line, and point for the high-speed hitters. PLDT, of course, went on to win in straight sets, 25-19, 25-13, 25-22. High-speed hitters now 3-0 in the tournament. All right, and for our final highlight from Japanese guest team Kobe Shinwa University, Yuya Yamamoto with the serve. And of course, Rene Mabilangan chose to go to Kate Santiago, but the cover is there for Kobe Shinwa. Nagisa Komatsura dug it to Arisu Ishikawa for that powerful spike. Walang nagawa ang Thunderbells sa play na yon. Kobe Shinwa went on to sweep Zeus Coffee 25-14, 27-25, 25-17 for win number 1 in the Invitational. There was another Japanese team supposed to play, but something happened with the coach. But there you go. Those are our highlights for National Heroes Day. John?
Before we go, we want to congratulate Olympian Hidilyn Diaz for yet another milestone. The country's first Olympic gold medalist earned a diploma in project management at the School of Professional and Continuing Education of the De La Salle College of St. Benilde. Hidilyn says she took the program to prepare herself for the new responsibilities that she has taken on. Diaz was elected as one of the athletes' representatives in the International Weightlifting Federation back in 2023, and that's a post that she still holds to this day. She's also technical delegate at the Palarong Pambansa. Diaz praised her classmates and professors for helping her in this learning journey. Back in 2023, the weightlifting fairy earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration, majoring in management in Benilde. So, congratulations, Hidilyn, on the new achievement.
We love to see it.
Love to see it. And that's all from us tonight. Catch us again tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. for a play-by-play of the day's top sports stories.
Play-by-play is on One News, that's Signal TV, Channel 8 on SD and Channel 250 on HD. We are also available on Signal Play and Pilipinas Live.
I'm Jot Sulit, sitting in for Andre Felix.
And I'm Cheska Liton Calao. Thank you for watching. Happy Monday, happy National Heroes Day. Good night.